Chapter 3 Secrets. Taylor nodded as Gordon said, "The potatoes are all done. Come to eat, you female dogs." You walked to the kitchen table and sat down where a baked potato was sitting on the table, steaming. There was no fork or plate or condiments to put on the potato, but Taylor was desperate and hungry. She picked up the baked potato, but Gordon stopped her. "You must pray for the potato before consuming it, child." "Oh, I'm sorry," Taylor said, dropping the potato. Dear potato lords, I thank you so much for taking this sweet brown treat out of the ground for us to consume on this night." Amen." "That was amazing, Taylor. I might have to keep you here forever to pray over our food," Gordon exclaimed. Ryan laughed at that and grabbed Taylor's potato. "Here, darling, let me cut this for you." Taylor blushed. Ryan then put the potato in the palm of his hand and karate chopped it in half. Perfectly. "Wow!" Taylor and Gordon exclaimed, impressed. Taylor happily grabbed the sliced potato out of her date's hand and ate it. Soon she was feeling very tired, and Ryan noticed. "My little munchkin, let me take you to bed." He grabbed her face and pulled her up off of the chair. He pulled her all the way to the nearest bedroom and lay her down. "Ryan, what were you going to tell me?" Taylor asked, sitting up. "I can't tell you now when Gordon is listening," Ryan whispered. "I can't tell you now when Gordon is listening." Gesturing towards the door. Taylor could see Gordon's eyes through the crack of the door. She gasped. "Okay." Ryan nodded and slowly stood, holding his hand out for a high five. Taylor was confused, but went along and gently slapped his hand. "Goodnight, BB," he said, walking out the door. Taylor could hear Ryan and Gordon whispering, but could not make out what they were saying. Then soft footsteps down a hall. As soon as Taylor's head hit the pillow, she was out. Chapter 4 Morning Madness. "Oh, Taylor, you will stay here forever, won't you?" a voice asked, gently caressing her soft cheek. Taylor sat up in shock and slapped the large hand away from her face. "What the actual fuck?" Taylor yelled, getting off of the bed to get a better look at her unexpected visitor. It was none other than Gordon Ramsay. He stood as well, straightening out his apron, the one he seems to wear every day. "I was just coming in to see what you were up to." Sleeping?" Taylor responded, feeling very uncomfortable. And did you ask me if I would stay here forever?" Might have. Ever since I saw you waking down the street, I fell in love. I had to keep you in my life for as long as possible, and that is what I plan to do." He then grabbed Taylor's hand and dragged her out of the room, down 3 flights of stairs and into a small, dark, musty room. "You will stay here until I need you to help me with my duties," Gordon screamed, slamming the door behind him. Oh my god, you can't do this! I need to get home to my cats!" Taylor yelled, kicking the metal door. It was no use. He wasn't coming back. She started to bawl her eyes out. Then she heard whispers. Who is in here?" she asked quietly, backing up against the door.
"Don't be afraid. He has locked us down here too,"
a girl's voice said.
My name is Jojo Siwa.
I've been down here for 5 months. I'm Jake Paul. I've been down here for 2.5 years, Taylor gasped. Was she going to be down here for that long too? She began to cry again. "Don't cry, my darling," a familiar voice said. "It was Ryan. He was down here too?" "Ryan!" Taylor screamed, clawing in the dark to find him. He ran up to her and grabbed her face. "How can you see?" she asked. "We have been down here long enough. Our eyes have adapted," Jake said. "Taylor, you need to listen to me right now," Ryan said, pulling her to the floor. "This is what I had to tell you. He will keep you here until you die. You need to escape, and I will help you." What the hell, Ryan? What about us?" Jojo asked. Taylor heard a slapping sound and Ryan screaming, "Ow! No fighting! Remember the oath," Jake screamed, clearly in distress. "We will not bite, slap, kick, or kill, or else Gordon will have a spill," Jojo and Ryan said in unison. Taylor was so confused. I know, I'm sorry, Ryan," Jojo apologized. "Hey, it's okay. I'm sorry I said I was only going to help Taylor. We will all get out of here, Jojo." Then there were footsteps and a loud banging on the door. And those were chapters 3 and 4. I told you they'd get interesting, didn't I? Jake Paul and Jojo Siwa have made an appearance. I bet you weren't expecting that. Well, I was, because I've read this at least 6 times in the past year. And as I've said before, all my friends hate me for this. But now you can hate me for this. And I hope you do. Well, anyway, have a nice Coronication. Stay safe out there, and goodbye.